Who's had a sweet trip down near the rail. 3/4 of a length away then is Al Durah, back on the inside to Cool Intrigue. Now Stake's been able to come away from the fence here with the favourite Debalatio, and he's off around the outside. Coming into the home corner as Yendor drops out at the top of the straight. Colourful Charade led them for home at the 300, 2 clear of Akanar Star. A similar margin, Cool Intrigue, followed by Debalatio. Colourful Charade though still led at the 150 metre mark. Akanar Star trying to run him down, and he's closing in. Akanar Star range to Colourful Charade, hit the lead, too good for them, and makes it 2 out of 2. Akanar Star beat Colourful Charade, 2.5 lengths away then Debalatio, Al Durah, followed by Cool Intrigue, Yendor, and fading out of it to run along last is Melrose Beach. Well, waiting for placings here after the running of the opening event. Peter Nucky returning overnight from a recent holiday and immediately into the winners list on the Simon Miller trained Akanar Star, who makes it 2 starts for 2 wins, the son of Gingerbread Man. He had a lovely run all the way. He was back there third, trailing behind Colourful Charade. He was able to quickly join him, Debalatio, who punters have backed into even money at the finish. As he did in his trials, he was very, very slow out of the machine. And then he had to come around them deep on the corner and lost his way in the sprint to the line. But this horse has got some talent, some gears. Akanar Star, as he showed on debut, and he also has revealed it again this afternoon at his first run back in. Raced by Peter Walsh, L. Harrod, Jay Hardy, Josh Hardy, Dan Jancic, A&R Walker, M. Gilmy, and C and CS Coucher, prepared by Simon Miller at Aquanita and ridden by Peter Nucky. 2:30, 1:30. He got the blows a bit late in the betting market, beating Colourful Charade, a solid first up run by Oratorio. Out of Agrabiz for Wally Mitchell, Julie Clements, trained by Wally, ridden by Aaron Mitchell, former $170,000 Perth Magic Millions yearling. And third, number 4, Debalatio, a colt by Smart Missile from Velasco, Fred Kersley, Dan Stake. 3/4 by 2 3/4 are the official margins. 3/4, 2 3/4 with other information to hand shortly thereafter, the first for the day. But a nice return by Akanar Star and also Colourful Charade and Debalatio, still with a bit to learn how to get out of those starting gates at this stage. Now race number 2 on the program. This is the Penfolds Plate for 3-year-olds. 126, a field of 7. The tote pays the 1-2 divvy only in the next on the card. They're about to come back now to the enclosure on this warm Saturday afternoon. Fine return here by the son of Gingerbread Man, whose stock have got a terrific strike rate. Winners to runners in the Amelia Park Racing colours. Akanar Star, half brother to the WA Guineas winner Man Booker, and of course the very sharp sprinter in Atacama Sky. He certainly has found in each of his 2 starts to date when he has been called upon and been under some pressure. Let's go downstairs. Adam McGrath is down there in the winners enclosure, and with him is winning trainer Simon Miller. Off to a great start.
Simon, we spoke to Kyle before the race. We used the term professional, and we've just seen that again for the second start here by this galloper.
Yeah, he's a ripper. He's got an unbelievable brain on him, and it's probably what's got him to that first 2-year-old race when you see the frame of him. Physically, I educated him up early, but didn't think he'd keep passing our strict criteria, and he did. And I think I just put that down to his brain as well. So he's a good horse. Like, he's not fully wound up. He's in for a long prep, so he's always going to be a touch vulnerable today. But his work was good, trial was good, and he's had that luxury of having a proper break. So it sets us up nice for the Magic Millions.
It's just a horse that you've loved from day one as well. I remember you were doing a lot of work for Magic Millions and helping out, and this was a horse that people were watching you analyse, and you looked over it from day one and said, this is the horse I want to purchase. How much has it improved since that first prep and now going on, and how excited are you about the next couple of months?
Yeah, next couple of months are really good. I mean, you know, he's the clubhouse leader at the moment, and he's had 2 starts, 2 wins, and it's nice just to see where he's at now, because that's what I envisage he'd be like at the sales, but it's not always 100% foolproof. But he's a nice horse. But he's got a couple of my stablemates to contend with moving forward, but they're not going to Magic Millions. But geez, it sets up nice for 2 weeks' time.
Obviously, you don't train Man Booker, but is he got more Man Booker in him or more Atacama Sky in him?
No, I definitely Man Booker. He's Atacama Sky and him are just poles apart. Both blessed with ability, but attitudes miles apart and distance-wise as well. This guy, he'll get out to further, and he's got a huge stride on him. And one day, I won't yet, but one day when the blinkers go on, you'll see a really good horse.
It'll be very hard to beat in the Magic Millions. Just taking a look at the next race, you've got Speeding Comet and Slick Sam. Both put in some really nice performances last start. Very impressed with Speeding Comet. Who do you prefer?
Even my other one down the very bottom, Man Time, he can win it as well. So I can't split them, but whichever one probably gets the best run and transit. But there's a couple of others in that race that go really good as well. So it's not a foregone conclusion, but I'm happy with the 3 I've got.
Looks to be a very good 3-year-old battle. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Adam.
There's Simon Miller, trainer of Atacama Sky, Akana Star, which is one they get the Tam Touch plate over the 1,100 metres for the 2-year-olds. We'll just grab winning jockey now, Peter Nucky. Nux, firstly, nice to have a bit of a break.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to come back and jump on these horses. The full credit to all the team. Amy does all the work with this one, Amy Sandalford, and she's educated him really well. And Simon puts the polish on where he programs them from the first time I won on him through to this, and the goals to the Magic Millions. So yeah, no, he's done perfect, and he's pulled up super, so he's done well.
We spoke to Kyle before the race, and he said this horse had really matured. What did you feel different from that first prep to the race just then?
Yeah, well, the 2 gingerbread men we've ridden, they're both so similar. They're easy to educate, and they want to please you, and that what helps you a long way. In these early races, they help you out, and they're under the job.
Certainly going to be very hard to beat. Congratulations, mate. Welcome back.
Thanks, Adam.
There's Peter Nucky.